What you doing, JJ?
Just customising some books for the Fulham book launch.
Why do you wear bright colors?
I think it just make me happy, yeah, and just I don't know. It's like another form of expression, and I use bright colours in my work a lot as well. So I think I like that idea of like the art and the artists and how they collaborate with one another, and how they're almost the same thing for me in a way.
Yeah, because you make physical things, but then you wear them, and and you perform as well. So how does that all work out? Like, how do you know when something's about you wearing it?
Yeah, I started going to sort of from 2018 onwards, started going to a lot of art events, and even shows that I wasn't a part of. But I'd wear really bright outfits. I'd sort of customize some outfits sometimes, and I'd go to these events, and in a way, I think for me and a lot of other people, I think it was sort of I was a sort of exhibition space. My own body was an exhibition space, in a way.
Yeah. And then it's like you're in an art space, but then you're also walking down the street.
Well, yeah, totally. It totally pans out to my sort of natural life as well, outside of the gallery. I'm constantly just wearing different outfits, and I love the idea of styling and the stylist, and can the artist be a stylist? Can the stylist be the artist? How does that work? I don't know.
Yeah, flipping around.
Flipping the roles around. I think between sort of creative subjects. I think for me, fashion's always been a bit of a saviour for me, because it's always sort of just been another way to express the way that I feel and the way that other people see me. And
how do you think you make all these things and they're all, and where do you get your things from to make things from? Where does all this stuff come from?
Mainly charity shops. I love a charity shop.
We have that in common.
We do. Mainly charity shops, sort of old clothes that I have that I've had for years, and then sort of material that I've scraps material from the studio, and this thing.
How does it so I always think this thing about what you do is that you make something. For instance, everybody I'm obsessed with the Baked Beans jacket. But
I went through a whole.
How to make something? How do you make something that's so silly but is so stylish and?
Yeah, I don't know.
What's that about?
I've always been obsessed with that sort of satirical sort of idea around art as well, and how you can But I like the idea of not taking things too seriously, but also taking them serious.
Yeah.
At the same time.
Yes. I know, it's that kind of humor in it is you mean it. You mean it, and it's multi-layered. So I think people get that wrong, that because it's something can be playful, that it isn't, that you're not really taking it seriously.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's kind of the fun of it too, right? Because it can be misunderstood.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, totally misunderstood, and I love that whole period of Dadaism as well.
Yes.
Where that was just that was sort of similar, because it was just nonsense,
Yeah.
But it wasn't.
But it was it was a reaction to the world. It was saying okay, this World War I is complete bullshit. This is my reaction, and in a way, it's kind of, it is a reaction to the world now, isn't it?
Totally. Yeah, and I think a lot of art, sort of, especially the world's so crazy at the moment. It's sometimes
it's mirroring it, right?
Yeah. Definitely.
I know, because I think that you're kind of you feel like you're kind of this bright, colorful thing walking down the street making this work and stuff, it does feel in contrast to like some severe darkness to me.
Yeah, I guess.
Maybe I'm a different generation, so maybe.
Yeah, but I think I've just been obsessed with. I just love color, to tell you the truth. Like, I mean, like, I'm obsessed with color and how like different colors combine with each other. Yeah, I don't think it always has to say something.
No,
really.
I totally agree.
Yeah, I think just the aesthetic sometimes is just enough for me. I don't know. So.
All right, well, thank you very much.
worries.
This has been JJ Parangi on Saturday Town TV.
Yeah. Catch us
Don't forget
next
to
week.
like, follow, and
Yeah.
subscribe. And the link below.
Catch us next week.
And the link below.
Now over to the weather.
Yeah.
The weather today is actually, it's quite fine. It's fining up. That's what you say, right?